All right, so before you can do that, you have to enter a user code. I have a honeydew project I got to finish here. I got to install these handle and deadbolt. My wife wanted a keypad deadbolt, as you see right here. Keypad, so gonna use that for the deadbolt, but had to buy the handle to match the existing door handle. So there's the existing door handle. So we want it to match. It's a Kwikset. The existing key is a Kwikset, and of course we're gonna have to change out the deadbolt as well. The problem I'm having is from the outside, as you can see, the latch does not go in very far at all. So it ends up basically locking us out. But from the inside, if you turn the other way, turn this way, you can see it goes in a lot further. So there's something up with the latch. I've had to grind this down, and now it's just not working anymore. So let's replace the whole thing. Ultimately, I just decided to go with the Kwikset. It's just less expensive. Our key is already a Kwikset, so we can use this thing right here. There's a little hole right there. We can use the SmartKey to reset the lock to our existing key, so we don't have to pay for a locksmith to rekey our locks, or to get another key, or to rekey the rest of the locks, because our front door key is also the same key as the back door, and also the garage as well. And all you need to do to do this install, apparently, is just you need this screwdriver. That's all you need, is a screwdriver. Phillips head preferably. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up, make sure I got all the parts and pieces. I'm probably going to replace the handle first, and then I'll do the SmartCode 260 keypad electric lock. So let's open it up. Alright, so here's what it looks like unboxed. I'm not going to use the deadbolt, so I'm not going to worry about the deadbolt parts. Here is the latch. Here's the latch. This is what I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be needing here. This is the deadbolt, so don't need that. I think this is a collar for the deadbolt, so I don't need that. There's the drilling template. I would just recommend not to drill it yourself. Just go ahead and pay for someone to drill it, but if you're able to do that, that's great. So that's what's in the box. Now all I have to do is take off the existing handle, take off the existing bolt. I should be able to do it just with this one tool. So let's get it done. Alright, successful in taking out the handle. As you can see right there, took it out. And it looks like we've used this door one too many times. You can see little shavings of metal right here. And as you can see on this latch, it's like this. The latch was like this. And the way the door worked is that it would turn and pull on this. It would just pull on this right up here, up on the top. And so as you can see right here, it's kind of worn out compared to the bottom. It's worn out, so it's just kept hitting and hitting and hitting and rubbing until it couldn't pull that latch full in all the way. It would only pull it in this much. It needed to go in more, so wear and tear. Alright, let's put the bottom handle on with this, put the latch on, let's see how it goes. I got the handle off. Be careful not to lose this. This is gonna go behind the door. This part is gonna go behind the door, and then this is gonna go, this part right here. One of these pairs is gonna attach the door to the door handle right here. So I'm guessing that you're going to probably want to put on your latch first. You put on your latch and the screws, the bag of screws right here. They originally came with these small screws, so I'm assuming I have to use this small screw here. So I'm going to try to keep it all the same. I put the latch on, but I didn't tighten it all the way. I still want some wiggle room, so when I put the handle on here, that I can just make it work, and then I'll tighten it up as everything as I get closer to the final installation. All right, next I'm just going to do the handle and put this in here on the back side. That goes in here, which is screwed on with this piece. Let's get that done. All right, I got it loosely fitted. I'm having an issue with this bottom part because wasn't drilled through correctly, and it's at a weird angle. But I'm just gonna have a loose fit right now, and it's a little bit off, but it does work. It is working. It is working. So I'm not gonna tighten it I'm not gonna tighten everything down yet. But let me get the handle on, and then once that gets on, let's see how it works. All right, everyone. The screw that originally was on here is the right screw, and unfortunately the hole did not line up, and so I had to bend the hole just a little bit. You can see right there. Anyways, stuff you just have to do. It's a metal door, so I simply just used the screwdriver, poked it through here all the way through, so it got to the other side. So I got to the other side right here, and then I just had to like make the hole a little bigger, bend the metal door a little bit. I didn't want to do too much. I didn't want to re-drill it because there's already a hole here. You can see that there it is. Anyways, I got to go through straight, and I think I'm able to use this, and that's how it looks. Slightly different in size. I'm not gonna paint it. It is what it is. This was painted over anyways. This is not the black is not the original color, and I'm not gonna paint it. I think it was red, but even then I'm not gonna paint it again. I got the latch on. It works. This bottom part right here, that was the hardest. It wasn't aligned, and it was going in crooked, and it wasn't the screw that was originally in here was not the right screws, but a little hammer, a little screwdriver, a little pounding made it work. I'm going to go ahead and work on the bolt, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and change the latch out, although the latch strikes here a little bit, but nothing I can do about that. That's just the way it is. So I'm going to change the latch. So once I get that done, I'll work on the bolt. And this is the bolt. I'm not going to use that bolt right over there. I'm going to go ahead and use the SmartCode bolt. All right, I'm done with the handle. Let's work on the deadbolt. All right, that's what the deadbolt looks like. It's the Kwikset SmartCode keypad electric lock, and here's what it is. There's the collar, the electronics to hook up to it. So I'm going to just set this aside here and just show you what's in it. That's the back side, and then all the other components here, which I don't know why these are brass. I guess these are the inner components. You're not going to be able to see them. This is off brass for some reason. Anyways, strike plate. This is a weird strike plate. I might end up using this strike plate from the original set here, because that's really different than what I have right now. I'll show you. Okay, I don't know why, but the strike plate here, these are different screws. Anyways, they notched it for this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or do something. We'll see. Well, maybe I'll just keep it as is. And this is the plate that goes on the inside, like right here, goes on the inside. This is going to be the outside. Goes on the inside. Basically, the back part of this right here, so you can secure this to that like that, I believe. And here comes the keys. But what I'm going to do is here's the smart key. It's going to be able for me to reuse my existing key, so I don't have to use their key. And it's kind of weird that all this is brass, but this is supposed to be stainless steel color. Anyways, let's take the existing lock off first. Alright, I unscrewed everything, but apparently it just won't come out. So let me see here. No, there's nothing holding this in, so I think I can just take this out. Anyways, another tool that you might need, other than the screwdriver, you might need a hammer. Alright, just a slight little love tap. That's all you need. Alright, the first thing I need to do is install the latch, and it says up right here, so that's how you want to install it. For me, it's going to be up this way, or if it's the other way, you know, depending on where your door swings, but this is going to be up. Alright, I got the deadbolt latch on, but for some reason there was an extra little thousandths of an inch diameter here. I had to use a hammer and a wooden board because I didn't want to damage it, but finally got it in and it will close. It wasn't closing. That was the issue. It wasn't closing, but now it closes. So so you need a screwdriver, definitely a hammer. Alright, I got a issue here. This is the strike plate I want to use. This would come closest to it, but unfortunately, if I take this out, hold on. So if I take this out, unfortunately they already chiseled out the door to be like this. That's why they use this strike plate. It was mainly a screw up on whoever put this in, but by executive decision by my wife, we're just going to leave it like this because that's going to be the easiest. Alright, I'm at the point where I'm putting in the deadbolt here. The latch was the hardest part because for some reason it was a very tight fit. Got a wire go through underneath the latch. There was this weird collar. I don't know. I'm not entirely don't know the reason why you needed it, but I did put it on there, left it there. It looks all right. And there's the back plate, and I got all that on, and I did try out the key to see if it works. And here it is. So there it is. That does work. It is working. The back side, you can see the back plate, and this goes through that little bottom hole right there, and it's starting to come all together now. All right, I'm at the point of doing the interior assembly, and I got it here already. By taking it apart, there's the holes to screw them into the back part, as you see right here. But before I do that, I have to use I have to put the wire in. I have to like put it through this little area that is describing it and somehow install it. So you can see right there, that's where I insert it, but they want me to put it under here and snake it through and get it into there. So that's going to be maybe a challenge. Let's see how it goes. All right, I got it on. So those are the screws right there, and it's on pretty tight. It does lock. You can see the latch go through right there. So effectively, I do have a deadbolt. I just have to test it and make sure that I got it plugged in. Let's see what happens. All right, so before you can do that, you have to enter a user code. So in order to do that, it's right up here, add user code. You push the program button, number 1, lock, then add your code. It could be anywhere, I think 4 to 6, maybe even 8 digits long, and then code again. So in order to do that, there's the program button. You push program button. I already programmed it. And then number 1, lock, and then whatever code you want to do, and then lock again. And only then will it actually retract and retract, or lock. It'll go in and out. The deadbolt will go in and out. So there you go. The only thing I have to do now is, and I can show you from here on the outside here. I think I know what the code is. So code, let me see here. There it is. So I did put the user code in. I kind of know what it is. So once you do that, it works fantastic. And then when you'll want to lock it, that's it. That's the basics of it. There's more, but that's all I'm going to do for now. Anyways, I am going to do one more thing, and that is I'm going to rekey to my key. This is the key that came with the door, but there's a way you can rekey to your existing key. All right, so here are the directions to rekey your key using the SmartKey here. So I'm going to follow the directions here. So if you notice that this key is a Kwikset key, my existing lock was a Kwikset, and so this is my other key here that is compatible with the Kwikset. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. So using this key, and you need both keys in order for it to work. So first thing you got to do is put in the existing key and turn it 90 degrees this way, is what it says. So after you turn it 90 degrees clockwise, there's a little hole right here. You get your SmartKey, you put it in, I hope I'm doing that right. Okay, looks like I'm doing it right. I'm pushing it in, and then pull it out. And then you're also supposed to pull this key out. So now it looks like I'm supposed to put my key in here and then turn it 180 degrees this way. And then after I do that, I turn it back 90 degrees and then pull it out. And I'm supposed to check with my older key to see if it works. Now when I say older key, I mean the key that it came with, this key. And so let's check it. This is the ultimate test if it works or not. Nope, it does not work. Amazing. I'm going to put in my key now, see if it works. Okay, that locks it. Okay, this works, but this key doesn't work. So I set the key. Yeah, I hear it. Awesome. Let's verify. All right, let's verify that one more time. Here's the key that came with it. This is the house, my existing key. It works. All right, so my existing key. This is the key that came with it that I already changed out. No, it won't even turn. Won't even turn. Awesome. I think that's it. The Kwikset SmartCode electric keypad lock works really great. Got it done. Here are the tools that I needed to use. It says that all you need is this tool, but that's not the case. I had to use the hammer. Had to use this to kind of scrape off some stuff on the door, and some kind of wood block to hammer in the deadbolt latch. Anyways, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Consider joining membership. Until next time, everyone, I'll see y'all later. Bye.